a supply teacher. Yeah, I think there are others around. This time of year is very interesting for supply teachers. I had a lovely day. I finished this today. It's based on a memory, though, of being a straightforward teacher, a full-time teacher in the late 70s. When I read a statistic that said some years ago a piece of research was reported, over the course of an average teaching career, every teacher will teach at least one future murderer. So I was reminded of that today. So here it is. Lesson 1 in the classroom. The substitute teacher with practice difficulty wins the right to speak to 10 gangsters grinning, 5 sneering cynics, 4 seekers after knowledge, 2 future jailbirds, and 1 may be a murderer. I know you, miss. You used to be at my last school, miss. You dye your hair, miss. Where's our proper teacher? Open your book, Frank. Read this, Annie. Date and heading, George. Make a start, Jasmine. iPod away, Kaylee. Mobile in pocket, Justin. Morning break. Staff room tea served by smiling housewife. Which gangster is hers? Which self-conscious girl? Which watchful cynic? Which hopeful student? Which playful tease? Which butt of bullies? And one may be a murderer. Morning break in the playground. Fight, 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 fight! Frank and George, hand to hand. Kick him in there! Grab his! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! One will be a butcher, one will be a baker, one will be a teacher, one will be a preacher, and one will be a murderer. Lesson 2 in the classroom. Closed ranks, closed books, closed minds, closed doors, closed down, and one may be a murderer. But that comes later. In the second half. Right. So the poems I've got now are all rather loose like that. This is called Satnav. I'm one of those people who answers their Satnav. But one morning I was going to work and I noticed, I was going to a new school I've not been to, and I noticed this dialogue going on, me and the Satnav, in my head. And this is called Satnav. Turn left. At the end of the road, turn right. Turn right. After 200 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Bloody recycling day, just like that. Men in luminous coats, nonchalant, wandering about, calling across, waving me on, lorry gaping. After 300 yards, keep left. Keep left. Mind the bike, no signals. Ever heard of signals? Dog alone, stool, woman with lead and grim expression, kids, football, careful, careful. Ahead, bare left, bare left. Leafy, 2 children, pram, mother bending, watch children, have ball, lights green, yes, late, late, need green, slow, slow, 30 flashing. At the end of the road, go right on the roundabout. 4th exit. Take the exit. 1, 2, 3. Raining a bit. Good gardens. Good. Gardens need rain. No gardens here. Pavement wet. Women in saris. One crying for some reason. Man, moustache, laughing in doorway. Cafe cat. Crossing like Sufi who died. Get round this van. White van. Double park. Spikes. Bangladesh had a driver. Traffic worse in Bangladesh. Bikes worse. Beggars worse too. Bugger. Red lights. Maybe make it to... Oh no! 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 Turn around when possible. Turn around when possible. Impossible! Too late! Much, much too late! At the end of the road, you have reached your destination. You have reached your destination at the end of the road. The last one I read now is another weirdo one. It's called Message in a Bottle. Exhibit item 3001 124 million. Bullet point. Circa 2011, pre-Arcturian calendar, small artifact found in the center of the Atlanta desert. Culture of origin, unknown. Use, unknown. Constructed in 3 parts. Hollow cylindrical section of silicon amalgam. Small solid cylindrical section of organic, probably vegetable origin. Fragment of organic origin. Surface pattern of marks, consistent with possible actions by sentient beings. Note, this is an important find, being the first indication we have discovered of the possibility that the legendary species Homo sapiens did exist, and that they may have communicated by other means than electronic signals. Below is a transcript of the pattern on the smallest section. This is it. Right? Thank you.
Confession, you may not find this a beautiful poem. It's been inspired by some young friends we have. We know a lot of very young spoken word artists. They're brilliant, and they're often quite explicit in their writing, which we love. But the other day, one of our friends said, "You and Donal, you embarrass me, because watching you, it's like, I remember how I used to think my parents never did it. You do it." So it's inspired by that. They're called, our best friends are called the Dirty Hands Collective. This poem is called the Dirty Minds Collective, and that's Donal and me.
Collective of 2.
Yes. It's disgusting, it's obscene, and it shouldn't be allowed. It's perverted, it's embarrassing and wicked. And if you have to do it, please don't mention it aloud. We don't want to know just when and how you did it. It's different if you're young and you tell about the fun that you had last night in someone else's bed, of how you licked her thingy and how she got all clingy and how your thing was iron and you went at it all night, and how she wailed in ecstasy and melted at your touch, or being more discreet, how you fell down at her feet and told her that you loved her and you wanted her so much. Yes, if you're under 30, it's all right to write quite dirty and tell the world about your private life. Even when you're pushing 40, you can still be fairly naughty. But at 50, some will tell you, stop. You should be getting ready for the afterlife. In bed as well as out, we don't leave you in much doubt. We intend to go on having sex and fun together. Old arms still can intertwine. Yes, we've done it. We still do it. And our erotic loving will go on and keep us happy until we're 99. So I hope it won't offend when we let you visualise our ageing bodies in flagrante lock. For sex won't vaporise or fade before your eyes, and your passions won't grow cold just because you're getting old. You'll still do it with the light on, like your parents did before you, and sex will never bore you. As long as you're together, you will find that there's always more to love than pure marriage of the mind.
Come here, dear. Come on, dear. Come here. Down, Jan.